squirrels need to learn how to go graze. Goose! I mean Karen! I don't know. Whatever your name is. Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and it's water trough clean out time. Like, clean and scrub a little bit, because ducks. Let's just say ducks. Yeah, it's been a great day. Like, I got something I want to talk to you guys about. But before I do, I posted a short video, like a YouTube short. And it was a video of Houston and I when we were, well, it was Houston and Jimmy Houston at Jimmy's place when we were feeding Jimmy's deer. And Houston said, "Oh my gosh, that's a big buck. Where's my gun?" And people just need to calm down. But someone commented on there, "I can't believe you would show all of your baby donkeys and support your wife's baby donkey channel, and then you're out there hunting deer." I don't know how those two correlate together. I don't understand it. And then a lot of people were like, "That's very disrespectful to Jimmy." Listen, Jimmy Houston is a very avid deer hunter. He has his pet deer, but he also is a deer hunter. We're not being disrespectful to Jimmy. Hang on, gotta move some water troughs around, or move the water hose around. But anyways, it's always weird to me. Like, that person was like, "That's so disturbing. I can't believe that you would be showing your baby donkeys and then be a deer hunter." I'm unsubscribing. Well, I hate to break it to you, but we have farm animals. We hunt. We fish. We feed ourselves from the land a lot. And we have livestock. And we have pets. It is what it is. Anyways, so in that last video when we were actually at Jimmy's place, we set up our big pig trap and all that. It didn't take long to start getting some action on camera. There, I got my ducks in a row. You people thought I was crazy. Got my ducks in a row, except that one. Anyways, squirrel, distracted. So we set the trap up. That was 2 evenings ago. I guess 3 by the time you guys are seeing this. The first and second night, didn't really see a whole lot. Nothing came in. And then, so the way that big pig trap works, the hog eye camera system that's on it will send an alert to your phone. It's a live feed camera. Well, about 5 o'clock this morning, my phone started dinging, picked it up, and had this one little small pig in the trap. Now, this looks like a pretty young boar hog. First pig that's been in the trap, so I sit and watched it for, I don't know, probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and he was the only one there. Nothing else came in, so I wasn't going to drop the trap just for that one pig right now. We're just trying to figure out what all's there, what all's going to be coming into the trap. So the goal is to bait them out, to bait them in, and get the pigs coming in, get them comfortable, and then drop the trap. Well, then about, I don't remember the exact time, I'll put the video on the screen, but probably 7 o'clock this morning after daylight, 7:30, something like that. Had another pig come in. He stayed way out on the outskirts of the trap for probably 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then actually came into the trap. To me, this second pig looks quite a bit bigger than the first pig. It's a big red, obviously a boar hog. You can tell it was a male. And so possibly 2 pigs have found the trap so far. I didn't drop the trap on him because, like I said, I kind of want to see what all's there and see what else comes in, because hopefully if 1 or 2 pigs find the feed, other pigs are going to be sure to follow. So hopefully a bigger sounder comes in and we can drop the trap on some pigs and help Jimmy Houston get rid of some pigs before deer season starts, where they deer hunt on their property. They do. Anyways, I got a water trough full. Hi, Lucy. What are you up to today? Come to play in the water and get it all muddy? You want a good spray down? Here, I'll spray you. It's actually kind of cooled off a little bit today. It was in the high 50s, low 60s early this morning. Still probably going to be in the 90s this afternoon. Oklahoma's in that time of the year where in the mornings you need the heater in your car, and in the evenings you got to have the AC. We usually do that for at least a month or so every fall before the weather decides if it's going to be hot or cold. You want a little spray down, Dolly? RJ's over there. He has not yet figured out that the water hose is fun to play in. What's up, Copper? Back up, back up, back up. There's Isaac. Oh, he's over there laying against the fence. Goose, hey, this is for the bucks, not you. You come eat some lunch there, old man Winter? Hey, get back, get back, get back. This ain't for you. Get back, get back, get back. You girls, go find some grass. Hey, get. Gotta put the clip on here. Otherwise, that handle will get lifted by a donkey's nose and we'll lose 1,000 pounds of feed. Oh, don't be scaring RJ now. Hey, I put that there for the alpacas. You go find your own spot. That's for the alpacas. And I guess Steve, if he thinks he has a long enough neck. No? I thought you were going to come say hi. What's up, little man? How's RJ? Good? Okay. You want to come a little closer? Here. I won't touch you. You just sniff my hand. There you go. All right then. You sure? You're just like Rufus. You know that? So earlier I said I wanted to talk to you guys about something, and that was today. DJ and I got asked to speak at our local high school. They had like a career day. It was pretty neat. It was a really cool thing. Well, let me back up and say the same school that we spoke at today was where I went to school my entire life, from kindergarten through, well, I guess first grade through 12th grade. And it's pretty cool to be able to get to go back and speak. But so they had a career day. So we were there, and so we were there speaking, and there was like a couple construction companies, the dentist, probably 2 or 3 police officers, firemen, pretty much all the local business people were there and speaking about, you know, what the opportunities are for kids in high school, after high school. Because when I was in school, it was go to college. You go to college. You graduate high school, you turn around and go to college. And that's not a perfect fit for everybody. There's a lot of careers out there, a lot of jobs out there that don't require college. And this guy's a distraction. So anyways, they asked DJ and I to come in and speak on YouTube, photography, videography type stuff, which I kind of spun it as more of just an online social media influencer, more than just YouTube. And DJ talked a little bit about photography, but it was really cool to get to, there's like a group of about 65, 68, something like that. And to get to see them, speak to them, which a lot of those kids we know because we live in a small town. And most of them, I'm going to say most of them, don't follow our channel by any means. We're not geared towards that age group. Our main audience is like 10 to 12-year-old kids and under, and older people, 55 and older probably. And I don't know if that's our target audience, but that's who watches the most. So these kids aren't folks that really watch us, but they know, a lot of them know who we are. And it was cool to get to kind of go over everything and tell them. And my main concept of what I wanted to tell these high school kids, because they're in a career day. I told them, I even told some of the adults there before, I said, DJ and I are the only two here that really don't have a career, which I said in a joking way, because a lot of those folks have been, I would have done the same class or the same thing a few years ago as a trooper, gone in, talked to the kids, done the career day as a state trooper. But we earn our living a little bit differently, and it's just an ever-changing, ever-evolving world that we live in, and there's so many different things out there that people can do nowadays versus even 20 years ago. Like, these kids were born 2005, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's about the time YouTube started. 2005 was the first year YouTube started, and YouTubers didn't exist prior to that. But the internet has just opened up this whole world of possibilities for people. And I was trying to get across to them, you don't go out and just get a job as a YouTuber. It's something that I pounded, it was a grind. It was a grind early on. Learning, it's a self-taught thing. Just like DJ's photography business, it was a self-taught thing. There's so much potential out there in the world. But you gotta find something that you enjoy and turn your hobby into a business. And that's what we've been able to do here. And it's been incredible. It's been an incredible ride. But to get to see these kids that are thinking about doing this kind of stuff and what it's going to take for them to start. Hey! DJ's spying on me over there. What it's going to take for them to be able to start something and grow something. I was trying to get across to them. People come to YouTube for two reasons. For entertainment or education. And you've got to be able to entertain and educate people sometimes to keep that audience around. And once you build that audience, you gotta build trust with people. And it's so different than a normal day-to-day job. But there's so many similarities in a way. Just like if you were to start your own business as some kind of contractor, you got to build a rapport with people and build trust with people, or you're not going to get any return business. Come on, Bear. Do we have a little rapport built with you? So, anyways, let me go see what DJ wants. She's standing by the fence, isn't she? Anyways, I know I was just rambling on, but it was really cool to get to go talk to the high school and talk about ways to make money on the internet, ways to make money on YouTube, Facebook, social media. They all have TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff, and I just kind of told them there's ways to turn your hobby into a business, or at least make a profit, a side hustle out of it. And then tomorrow we're actually going to go speak to our local Rotary Club, which will be a totally different dynamic, totally different age group. The Rotaries, not high school kids. But it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. I'm not really sure what we're going to talk about to them yet, but probably just a breakdown and rundown of what we do and how we got where we are. I don't know. Anyways, DJ's donkeys are supposed to be out grazing, but as you can see, there's just pretty much nothing for them to graze on. She had her first little training session trying to get them over in the other pasture to graze. Kind of ended the same way it did when I took them over there. They just followed me back. A few people have been asking for more gardening content and why we don't do the garden, why we're not showing the garden much. Well, first off, this summer has been brutally hot and dry, so there was pretty much no garden. And this fall it's still just incredibly hot going into fall for a fall garden. Probably isn't going to happen this year, and it's just part of those cycles of content on our channel of what we're doing and what we're up to. But anyways, I gotta get cleaned up and go pick up Houston from school and see what he wants to do for a little while before church this evening. So I had to make a quick trip over to our Mill Creek property because there's just some things you don't think of when you buy a piece of property that's 15 miles from your house. I've grown up and lived on the same property most of my life is where I grew up. And you know, game cameras and things, setting game cameras up and checking feeders and doing all the stuff on the farm, it's always right out your back door. Then you buy a place that's 15 miles away, and little things happen, and you got to make a quick trip over. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And look at all the water in that pond. Woo! Getting close to flood stage there, isn't it? So I could be wrong, but I'm going to guess that the raccoons came over here and were climbing on my trail camera mount. You can see where our cellular game camera was set up and taking pictures of the deer as they come in to feed. And with the ground being as dry as it is, it's next to impossible to get that all the way into the ground. So I'm gonna make a quick trip over here, stand the camera back up, readjust it, and while I'm here, I'm gonna check this feeder. So I did buy, you guys saw me put together one of these capsule feeders. I put one up at our house and one here at this property. This one's a little bit smaller. This is what they sell as their 100-pound feeder. And the one I had that had that semi truck tire is a 200-pound feeder. And I have no idea if I have this set to throw out enough corn. Still got plenty of corn. It's been running for, I don't know, about a week. So I would say we're probably good on the amount of corn it's throwing out. Well, change of plans for the afternoon. Came home to an early start on a project that we've kind of been working on getting planned out for quite some time now. So, as you can see, we are starting an outdoor kitchen. I hired a good friend of ours that is a home builder, basically general contractor when it comes to home building stuff. He builds houses all over our area, and we had him come out and give us some estimates on building an outdoor kitchen. Our original plan and what DJ wanted to do just isn't going to work out. We wanted to take that roof line of the house and extend it out to out here and cover the entire patio, not quite going to work. So we had a few different people come out and give us a couple different options, a couple different bids. And I know it's kind of hard to see what's going on here, but let me try to explain to you what we're going to do. So they came in and set these 4 posts today. These are 4-inch, 4x4 square tubing, steel, and it's going to have cedar beams and all that, but it's not exactly a square shape. But bear with me, I'm going to try my best to explain this. So we're going to have 2 more posts out here, but they will be inside the outdoor kitchen. So here's our patio door. There's the cat sleeping. Trashy, you laying there in the sun? Okay, so Houston's koi pond is right here. You can see we kind of centered the pond. We're going to have a U-shaped outdoor kitchen out here. So we already have water and a drain, and there's electricity there and right over there that we had installed a while back planning for this, and electricity for the pond. But we're going to have, what we'll have is like an island that comes off 9 feet there, and then a full back, along the back wall, and then 9 feet off on this side. So a U-shaped outdoor kitchen. It's going to have, full everything we need. But we're going to cover it. Instead of just covering just where the outdoor kitchen is, we went ahead and we're going to extend this out so that we can put our table and some chairs, under the shade of the roof. It won't be connected to the house. So it's only going to come out, actually the poles will come out 9 feet, but the roof will extend about to there, which will be 12 feet from that back wall. And like I said, it'll be higher on the front, slope down to the back. We'll put a gutter on it so that it doesn't flood Houston's little koi pond. The patio's a mess right now. It doesn't look great, but eventually, soon, U-shaped outdoor kitchen. And here's what we're going to do. So I have wanted an outdoor kitchen since we built this patio. It's one of those things. I told you guys a while back or the other day, if a woman wants a man to do something, she just has to tell him. But she doesn't need to remind him every 6 months. Well, we built the patio 4 years ago now, something, with the intentions of having an outdoor kitchen. So we're finally getting around to it. And we're going to put, I love my Pit Boss pellet grill, but I don't really want to use a portable pellet grill. So we're trying to find a built-in pellet grill. Traeger makes one, and they're expensive though, that's the thing. I don't want a propane grill. Want to go with the pellet grill. So we'll have a pellet grill, a sink, a griddle, a built-in griddle, and a built-in high BTU side burner, not a little flimsy one that's not going to hold up. I want something that we can do a big shrimp boil, a big crawfish boil, and have enough BTU power to do it. So probably on this side, because we have propane access right there. So on this long 9-foot piece, we'll have the griddle, the side burner. This back wall will have the sink, obviously, because that's where the water and the drain are. And then probably the pellet grill. And then this side will just be countertop space. That's the thought anyways. So I know the patio is kind of cluttered and clustered and hard to envision right now, but just think the poles that are going to be out here, there's 2 poles that are going to be on the patio. Those will actually be built into the ends of those 2 bar tops that stick out. So there won't actually be like a pole standing out here. It'll only be from bar height up. And all of it's going to be framed out in big cedar beams and have a roof on it. We'll put some lights under it and everything. So it should be pretty neat, but it's going to be a slow process because, well, it's construction. So that's the next project on the list, and my wife's going to be happy. She's going to like it. I really do wish it could have been something that would have, extended this roof line of the house out. But by the time you go from the roof here out to the retaining wall, it was only going to be 4 feet above the wall. It would have really closed in everything and not looked right. So we just opted for it. Just the roof area is going to be over the kitchen. And once that's up, it's going to be 12 feet off the ground, I think, at the front, 10 feet at the back. So once that's up, it'll provide shade across most of this patio. And as you can see, it is 5 o'clock in the evening, and most of the patio is shaded already right now anyways. But we want to put a cover over the kitchen to protect all of the appliances and stuff. So, all right, here you go. I guess that's it for today. I thought me and Houston were going to come home and do something, but these guys called and said, hey, we're going to get started. We need to get these holes dug and posts set and stuff. So I kind of stayed out here and helped them a little bit, mostly watched. But yeah, let's start on another project. So guys, I guess that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.